Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a question that many pond owners ponder. How many fish can I really stock in my pond? It's a fantastic question, and the answer isn't a simple one-size-fits-all. It depends on a fascinating interplay of factors, and understanding them will help you create a thriving, balanced aquatic ecosystem. We're going to break this down in detail, so let's get started. The first and most fundamental aspect to consider is pond volume. This is the absolute bedrock of stocking decisions. Without knowing how much water your pond holds, any stocking advice is purely guesswork. So, how do you calculate this? For rectangular or square ponds, it's straightforward. Length times width times average depth. For irregularly shaped ponds, it gets a little trickier. You might need to break it down into sections or use online calculators that can help estimate volume based on measurements. Remember, the average depth is crucial. Don't just use the deepest point. Once you have your pond's volume, you can start thinking about stocking density. A common, though often oversimplified guideline is the inch per gallon rule. This rule suggests that for every gallon of water, you can support 1 inch of fish. For example, a 1,000-gallon pond might theoretically support 1,000 inches of fish. However, this is a very basic starting point and needs significant refinement. It doesn't account for the type of fish, their activity level, or the oxygen requirements. This brings us to the critical factor of oxygen levels. Fish breathe dissolved oxygen in the water, just like we breathe air. The more fish you have, and the larger they are, the more oxygen they consume. Factors like water temperature, surface area, and the presence of aquatic plants all influence oxygen levels. Warmer water holds less dissolved oxygen than cooler water. Stagnant water with little surface agitation will also have lower oxygen. Overstocking, especially during hot weather, can lead to fish gasping at the surface, a clear sign of oxygen depletion. Filtration and aeration are your best friends when it comes to managing oxygen and waste. A robust filtration system removes solid waste, which would otherwise decompose and consume oxygen. Aeration, through fountains, waterfalls, or air stones, directly increases the dissolved oxygen in the water. The more efficient your filtration and aeration, the higher the stocking density you can safely maintain. It's not just about the volume of water, it's about the quality of that water. Now, let's talk about the types of fish you're considering. Different species have vastly different needs and behaviors. For instance, small, active schooling fish like minnows or small goldfish will consume less oxygen individually than a single large koi. Larger fish produce more waste. Some fish are more tolerant of lower oxygen levels than others. It's essential to research the specific requirements of any fish you plan to introduce. Fish size and growth potential are also paramount. A fingerling, a young fish, will have a much smaller impact on your pond than a mature adult. You need to consider not just the fish you're stocking today, but how large they will grow and what their ultimate biomass will be. Overstocking with fish that have high growth rates can quickly overwhelm your pond's capacity. The surface area to volume ratio is another important consideration, especially for smaller ponds. A pond with a large surface area relative to its depth will exchange gases with the atmosphere more effectively, leading to better oxygenation. Conversely, a deep, narrow pond might have less surface area for gas exchange, making oxygen management more challenging. Aquatic plants play a vital role in a healthy pond ecosystem. They not only add beauty, but also produce oxygen through photosynthesis during the day and help to absorb excess nutrients that could otherwise lead to algae blooms. A well-planted pond can support a higher fish load than a barren one. However, at night, plants consume oxygen, so it's a delicate balance. Let's break down some common pond sizes and provide responsible stocking guidelines. Keeping in mind these are starting points and can be adjusted based on the factors we've discussed. Small ponds, for example, 100 to 500 gallons. These are often decorative ponds or water features. They are the most sensitive to overstocking. For a 100-gallon pond, you might consider just a few very small fish, perhaps 3 to 5 small goldfish or a small school of minnows. For a 500-gallon pond, you could potentially house a small number of goldfish, perhaps 5 to 10 small ones, or a few small ornamental fish like white cloud mountain minnows. It's crucial to have excellent filtration and aeration in these small systems. Avoid large, messy fish like koi in ponds this size. The focus here should be on creating a visually appealing water feature with minimal fish load. Medium ponds, for example, 1,000 to 3,000 gallons. This size range offers more flexibility. In a 1,000-gallon pond, you could comfortably stock a small group of goldfish, perhaps 10 to 15, or a few smaller koi, 2 to 3, assuming they are young. For a 3,000-gallon pond, you could increase this to 20 to 30 goldfish, or 4 to 6 medium-sized koi. Again, robust filtration and aeration are non-negotiable. Consider the adult size of koi. They can grow quite large and produce a significant amount of waste. It's always better to understock and add gradually than to overstock from the beginning. Larger ponds, for example, 5,000 to 10,000 gallons. With a 5,000-gallon pond, you have the capacity for a more substantial fish population. You could house 30 to 50 goldfish or 8 to 12 medium to large koi. In a 10,000-gallon pond, you could comfortably accommodate 50 to 75 goldfish or 15 to 20 koi, provided your filtration and aeration systems are top-notch. At this size, you can also start to consider a more diverse range of fish species, but always research their compatibility and needs. Very large ponds and lakes, 10,000 plus gallons. For ponds of this magnitude, the inch per gallon rule becomes even less relevant as a sole determinant. The ecosystem itself plays a much larger role. Natural filtration from plants, beneficial bacteria, and the sheer volume of water can support a much higher density. However, even in large systems, overstocking can lead to water quality issues and stress on the fish. It's still wise to consult with pond professionals or experienced aquaculturists for specific stocking recommendations for very large bodies of water. Important considerations for responsible stocking: start slow. Always begin with fewer fish than you think you can support. Observe your pond's water quality and the behavior of your fish. You can always add more later if conditions allow. Quarantine new fish. Before introducing any new fish to your main pond, keep them in a separate quarantine tank for several weeks. This helps prevent the introduction of diseases or parasites that could devastate your existing population. Monitor water quality. Regularly test your pond water for ammonia, nitrite, nitrate, and pH. These parameters are critical indicators of the health of your ecosystem. Observe your fish. Healthy fish are active, have clear eyes, and exhibit natural behaviors. Lethargic fish, gasping at the surface, or those with visible signs of illness are red flags. Feed appropriately. Overfeeding is a common mistake that leads to excess waste and poor water quality. Feed only what your fish can consume in a few minutes and remove any uneaten food. Seasonal changes. Fish metabolism and oxygen needs change with the seasons. Be mindful of this, especially during hot summers and cold winters. Ultimately, the goal is to create a balanced and healthy environment where your fish can thrive. It's about more than just filling your pond with as many fish as possible. It's about fostering a living ecosystem. By understanding pond volume, oxygen requirements, filtration, aeration, and the specific needs of your chosen fish, you can make informed decisions that lead to a beautiful and vibrant pond. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this fascinating topic. I hope this detailed breakdown has been helpful in guiding your pond stocking decisions. If you found this video valuable, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing for more tips on creating beautiful and healthy aquatic environments. Until next time, happy pond keeping.
All the days and the nights we will be together. How would you tie to me? All that I want is your love. Oh baby, I'm so addicted to you. Let me give you my heart, my mind, oh my soul. I don't believe it's the way it should be.